What's up guys, I'm Undertaker, and in this video, I'm going to be taking the first big step, getting my Wolf Slayer, Revenant Slayer, and Tarantula Slayer all to level 9 by unlocking Auto Slayer, and I'm going to be doing all the work by getting carried to Enderman level 6. I'm going to start off by spending some of my 29,000 bits on more pet rules. Of course, because I'm too lazy to remove pet rules, I'm going to have to get more. Alright, 21,000 bits for 2 extra pet rules, right click that, and of course what I'm going to be doing is using my legendary Yeti pet for the boss, and my soon-to-be mythic Enderman pet that I'm going to equip right now that has a nice spooky skin on it. We're going to want an Enderman Cortex rewriter in order to upgrade the Enderman pet to mythic, and I'm too poor to afford one. I withdrew some money, and for 95,000 coins, I now have an epic... Do I have to apply it in an anvil? Okay. It's not a pet item. Does it actually upgrade the rarity? And I right-clicked my Enderman pet and put it in my pet menu instead of right-clicking the anvil. I'm Undertaker, and I definitely can play Skyblock. So we right-click the anvil. Okay. I use the ability, bare hand, right-click anvil, and put the Enderman pet in. Use cat to upgrade Enderman pet to mythic rarity. It appears that I have difficulty reading because I need to go to cat. It takes an hour. That's a scam. Okay, lady, you better upgrade my pet or I'm gonna be mad. Oh, what am I thinking? I can just buy a cat flower. I'm actually a very stupid person. Instead of waiting 1 hour, I'm going to spend, what is it, 250,000 I don't care coins on getting the Enderman pet right now. And there we go, level 90 mythic Enderman pet. And what pet item should I put on it? Does it matter? Let's see. I suppose it doesn't matter which one I use. I don't know if the spooky cupcake is good or not, but I really don't care. Let's spawn in the Enderman pet that I actually have on my first page now because it's a mythic rarity pet, and we right-click it. There's a spooky cupcake on the spooky pet. I mean, technically I could have kept the combat experience one on it, but you know... And after I added the pet item, I realized my mistake of removing a combat experience boost from a non-level 100 pet, spent 500,000 coins on a new one, and went on as if nothing happened. Alright, so now that the pet's mythic, I have a couple other things I need to do. I was told I need a summoning ring with zombie tank. And whatever that means. I have no idea what that would mean. So here we go for about 10.5 million coins. Tank zombie level 60 summoning ring. There we go. 10.4 million coins, no regrets. And now I'll set up my pet rules. So what I want is when a boss spawns, and then when the Void Gloom boss spawns, and I want my baby Yeti to be equipped. And now create a rule when I start a Slayer quest, I want my Enderman pet to spawn. And then I'm going to want to go in here, and I'm going to want to add a rule exception. Except if I'm not in the end. And this should be set up properly. I'm going to be starting at Enderman Slayer level 1, only having 12 Enderman experience total. And of course, now what we're going to be doing is getting carried through the Enderman boss. And if you're wondering the gear I'm going to be using, at least to start, I'm going to be using my Tarantula armor, my Necron armor, my Fabled Giant Sword that's 1 for all 1, and my mostly maxed out Sus Hyperion, Legendary Aspect to the End, Lord Zombie Sword, Wand of Atonement, Summoning Ring with Tank Zombie level 60, and of course the Maddox Bat Phone because it wouldn't be Slayers without the Maddox Bat Phone. Alright, so I'm going to do some damage tests against these Endermen. 510,000, 516,000, and of course I am using my Enderman pet right now. So of course we're going to start off doing a tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4 to work my way up to be able to do a tier 4, meaning I literally can't start one yet. And by we doing a tier 4, I mean this guy doing a tier 4 for me. Okay, so I'll use my Summoning Ring, spawn in my giant tank zombies, use the Maddox Bat Phone, and let's start the first Ender Slayer boss. Void Gloom boss. And here we are with a tier 2. And why did it equip my wolf and tarantula pet and Enderman pet all at the same time? And I think I fixed that. Alright, here we go. I'm killing the first few mobs, and it looks like I have 25 Void Gloom kills I need to do. And I guess I should probably pay attention to my health, because I keep looking down and I'm almost dead. That's something that I'm definitely going to want to avoid. Dying is quite unfortunate. And I almost died spawning in my tier 2 boss. Wow, I need to pay better attention, guys. I'm like half asleep. And I died. He recommends that I try using the Endstone sword. Perhaps I have one, perhaps I don't. They're also recommending a Mana Steel 3 Soul Whip. Okay, why Nyan is sending me a trade request. It looks like he's going to be putting Mana Steel 3 in there. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to buy a Soul Whip, 13 million coins right here. I don't think it matters. He said it doesn't matter what enchantments are on it besides Mana Steel 3, so that's what I'm going to have. And they also had me buy an Endstone sword. This is one of the items that you would need if you're going to be doing Ender Slayer by yourself. But of course, I'm not going to be doing it by myself. I'm going to be getting carried, so it was time to start a tier 2 boss to work my way up to be able to do a tier 4. And there we go, all by myself. I've killed the tier 2 Ender Slayer boss. It's time to start a tier 3. And there we go for 19,000 coins, a tier 3 boss, 11,000 combat experience to spawn in. Let's do this. And now I myself will kill the tier 3 boss. And there you go, would you look at that? It looks like I finally killed it. And now I'll start my first tier 4 Ender Slayer, 22,000 combat experience to spawn in. And I bet this boss will be a lot more difficult than the tier 3, and I might have a harder time killing it. There we go, I spawned in the tier 4 boss. I'm gonna have to very quickly get up here on this ledge so I don't die. And there's a game update, so the boss can't be killed in this lobby, so we're gonna have to switch. By the way, if you're curious, this game update ended up being nothing. And same boss, different lobby. All I had to do was kill another mob, and the same boss spawned in. Of course, we had to restart, so I myself, without the help of 2 other people, managed to kill the boss. It did say that it took 5 minutes to spawn in. That's not necessarily true. That's just because of the prolonged boss due to the game update. But I did unlock Enderman Slayer level 3 with this boss, so very soon I'll be able to embrace my inner Juju Non. And I claimed the leveling rewards for Enderman Slayer level 2, and then I didn't claim any more because I realized I probably should have waited and done it all at the end for a satisfying getting it all at once, but I didn't think that far ahead. So I just started another tier 4 and continued killing the bosses without any help from 2 other people. And I just got combat level 39. I've been killing these by myself for the last hour or so, and combat level 39. And 372,000 combat experience later, my Mythic Enderman pet has leveled up to level 93. I've been getting pretty efficient at killing these Endermen, but it would be twice as fast if I was able to one-shot them. Sadly, I'm not high enough of a combat level to do that right now, and I also don't have an Atom Split just yet. I'm not quite high enough in Enderman Slayer to unlock that. That's what I'm going to be going for in this video as well, but I'm not going to be buying an Atom Split because I have very low priority when it comes to Enderman Slayer. That's why I'm getting carried. And not too long after that, I did reach Enderman Slayer level 5, but I'm only 5,000 out of 20,000 experience now. That means I have 4 times longer than I've already been going left to go. And in hopes of one-shotting these Endermen, I plan on buying the Vorpal Katana, and to do that, I'm going to need to claim the rewards for Slayer level 5, so I ended up just claiming all the rewards and went to buy the Vorpal Katana. And to use the Katana, I need to craft a Soul Flow pile, so I got some Null Sphere, and then I crafted the Soul Flow pile. And Nyan just gave me a pocket espresso machine. Costs 1 Soul Flow per 5 seconds in combat, and it gains 100 intelligence. And I'll buy a handy blood chalice. Costs 1 Soul Flow per 5 seconds in combat, and basically gives me a permanent 20 frosty, 4.2 million coins, no regrets, there we go. And I'll claim the handy blood chalice, 4.2 million coins. And now I found a very good deal on a fabled Vorpal Katana. Fuming Potato Booked. 1 for all 1, recombobulated, and I better not sit here and talk about it anymore because with my luck, it'll get bought as I am talking about it like that's happened in the past in my video. So I just purchased the fabled Vorpal Katana for 18.5 million coins, and now I'm left with 37,000 coins. In other words, I'm broke, and how am I going to afford more Enderman Slayers? I don't know. I'm going to find money somewhere. And right now, before I get the Atom Split, this does replace my Giant Sword doing the Enderman Slayers, and if you are curious, I'll compare my Giant Sword to the Vorpal Katana. And one hit with my fabled Vorpal Katana, 667,000 damage, 714,000 damage. And with my Giant Sword, 609,000 damage, 574,000 damage. So a sizable damage upgrade, yet I'm still not one-shotting these things on every hit. Nyan is giving me 1 million coins because I spent literally all of the money I have in this world on my Vorpal Katana. So now I can actually afford to start more Enderman quests. Look at that, he's carrying me through these Enderman Slayers, and he's giving me money. He's literally paying me to carry me. You know what? I'm just making a joke. He's not actually doing that. And there we go. I started tier 4 boss. My Enderman pet should equip. And now let's compare the Vorpal Katana for real. All right. 724,000 damage, 681,000 damage. Still not quite one-shotting. Switch over to the Giant Sword. I'm doing 606,000 damage, 579,000 damage. So still about the same. And after a couple hours of killing, I've just reached Voidling Extremist level 2 Bestiary. This means I've killed the grand total of 25 of these monsters. Yeah, I am a god now. And I just got a transmission tuner, so that's probably the best loot I've gotten all day, and that's pretty pathetic because they're not worth very much. But I'm working my way there towards Enderman level 6. I'm approaching halfway there. I'm not quite there yet. Let's take a look. 8,000 out of 20,000 to go. Starting another tier 4 quest. I'm totally doing this all by myself as well. And now it's about time that I craft the travel scroll to the Void Sepulcher. I'll start by buying 16 Absolute Ender Pearl, and I'll buy 80 Raw Soul Flow, and I'll buy 3 Null Void. That's about 1 million coins for a travel scroll. And there we go. And now /warp void. And here I am. Nice. Now I can continue. Just over halfway done. Probably about 9,000 experience left. And now, just like what Nyan said, after this, I'll be able to try hard Enderman Slayer myself more faster by you subscribing to my channel right now. My skeleton horse is leveled up to level 88. My Enderman pet leveled up to level 94. And the boss has spawned. And I've learned not to stand on the edge because the boss can teleport up here and kill me. And if you're unaware, in this spot, they actually can't kill you. So you can have people kill them for you when you're standing here. I just got an Ender Snake rune and toxic arrow poison at the very same time. Frankly, I didn't know you could get toxic arrow poison from the Enderman Slayer, and I've just leveled up my Ender Pearl collection to Ender Pearl level 9. I believe that is the max collection, but I'm not quite sure. And yes, indeed, it is the maxed out Ender Pearl collection. I'm checking that as I'm killing the boss all by myself. I'm now just over 3/4 of the way done killing these Enderman Slayers. I expect I have about an hour left. I don't know exactly how long I've been doing it so far. I haven't really kept track very effectively, but I know I'm 3/4 of the way done. I just got from the boss, I totally killed myself, a pocket espresso machine. Crazy rare drop. First of the day of an actually usable drop that's worth some money. 666,000 coins. So not worth millions of coins, but it's certainly worth more than 1 coin. And my Voidling Extremist Bestiary has leveled up to level 3 right now. And I'm also lagging out quite a lot right now. As you can probably tell by the recording, take a look at this. Just not good. And it's also not FPS lag. It's ping lag because my internet is awesome. And 1,863 experience to the next level. I'm so close, yet I'm still so far away. And I just got Smarty Pants 1. Totally the best enchantment in the game. Yo, another Ender Snake rune, guys. I've gotten 3 of these legendary cosmetics. Absolutely, totally, definitely terrible. And now I have 1 more Ender Slayer boss until I'm done getting Ender Slayer level 6. Totally, definitely all by myself. Now let's get this done. Alright, so this is the very last Ender Slayer boss I'm going to be doing, and I guess it's kind of funny that I'm Ender Slayer level 6, and I've really never done an Ender Slayer boss, like, myself, so I would be kind of clueless when the time comes. And the time will come, so drop a like in this video and get subscribed if you'd like to see me do some more Ender Slayer in the future. But I'm not quite done yet, as I'm still getting level 6. Let's finish up this boss. And there we go, take a look at me killing the final boss totally all by myself. As I stand up on me, I mean as I'm down there fighting the boss by myself. And it looks like I died fighting the boss as well. That's quite unfortunate. And there we go, a null atom. And that is the very end of all of the Ender Slayers. Let's quickly claim the final Slayer of the video. 1 minute and 14 seconds to spawn, and all by myself, definitely totally 1 minute and 10 seconds to kill. And I've unlocked Aspect of the Void. That's the shovel that teleports you around. I'll be getting that in a future video. Atom Split Katana, something I'm definitely going to want to be getting. Upgrading my pathetic, fabled Vorpal Katana that I got within this video. And totally by myself, with the help of 2 other people, I managed to get Ender Slayer level 6 in just a matter of hours. But seriously, with the help of Nyan and Snowy Masa, this was made possible. And Llama, where's the handle? The story is that their friend did 1,267 floor 7 runs without a handle, and I'm supposed to make fun of him right now as payment for these Slayers. Yes, I didn't pay them until right now with my words. So make sure you get subscribed if you want to see more Ender Slayer, and maybe these guys will be willing to carry me even more. Are you going to still nod? See, well, we're going to see about that. But anyway, get subscribed if you want to see more Ender Slayer in general. Drop a link in this video. Have a great day. Goodbye.